This morning, a woman is recovering after a shooting in St. Louis, the gas station where she was grazed by a bullet.
Time to tap the brakes. The busy St. Louis County road that could have a lower speed limit.
Warm temperatures but low humidity today and tomorrow, tracking our next round of rain for Saturday. We'll talk about how that could impact your plans.
Barely a passing grade. Why the people who rely on caller ride services say MetroLink is missing the mark.
Taking security to the max. Why some TJ Maxx employees now have to wear body cameras just like police officers.
This is Today in St. Louis, focused on you.
Good morning, everyone. It is Thursday, June 6th. Thanks for joining us. I'm Michelle Lee.
And I'm Sydney Starth. I'm in for Rennie Knott, who has the week off. We're starting off dry, and it feels better because the humidity is lower. Let's get on over to Anthony to see what we can expect for the rest of the day. Hey, Anthony.
Oh, yes, I tell you, if days could be like this every day during the summer, we would probably have to pay a lot more to live here. So enjoy today because it's going to be nice. As you mentioned, low humidity, and we have mostly sunny skies from the Illinois side, even onto the Missouri side as well. That live look from O'Fallon this morning. You can see on the satellite radar view, no rain and hardly any clouds. The numbers are about 10 degrees cooler in most of our neighborhoods. Lambert always runs warmer, but Chesterfield, you're at 59. It's 60 in Mount Vernon and 60 down in Perryville. So the day ahead will be mostly sunny. Low humidity, highs up near 87 today. We'll talk about some rain for the weekend. That's coming up in just a bit. But let's get over to Paul now. Talk about that 6 a.m. traffic. The sun hitting you in the face this morning. Paul, what's going on?
Yeah, you got a few factors there, Anthony. You got the crunch of more volume, the sun, as you could see here, and the construction. This 155 at Bates. You know this route can get really narrow as you're cruising south on 55. Right now, folks getting right on through, but these are more motorists than we have seen so far this morning at any other time. It's right there where you see the cone. In fact, I could put probably 3 or 4 cones up there right now. What? 3 or 4? We go to another area and we do have that as well. Page, right there at Creve Coeur Soccer Park, you have construction that could cause delays, and MoDOT has asked you to really be ready for 270 at 70. That right lane is going to be closed as well as folks head off into St. Charles or Earth City. And how about this? Just into our newsroom, we now know a man was seriously hurt in a wrong-way crash just north of Wentzville. It happened on Highway 61 near Piney just after 11:30 last night. It's been happening so much. The Missouri State Highway Patrol says a man driving an SUV was going the wrong way, traveling northbound in the southbound lanes. He struck a pickup, causing it to overturn. The pickup driver was taken to Mercy Hospital with serious injuries.
Thanks so much, Paul. This morning, the city of Kirkwood is trying to get drivers to pump those brakes and slow down.
Our Travis Cummings is joining us live now. He's on that busy stretch of road. And Travis, you say this has been an issue for a while now.
Yeah, it really has, Sydney and Michelle. That busy road is right behind me here, Big Bend. The Kirkwood City Council has tried to lower its speed limit for years, and tonight they will finally vote to make those changes. Let's put up a map here so you can see what stretch of road we are referring to. Right now they're looking to lower the speed limit by 5 to 10 miles per hour along Big Bend Road between I-270 and Kirkwood's eastern city limits. The current speed limit ranges from 35 to 40 miles per hour. 5 on your side spent about 20 minutes at the corner of Big Bend and Old Big Bend near 270, clocking drivers with our radar gun. There were plenty of drivers following the speed limit, but the ones who weren't were typically going 10 miles an hour or more over.
Many kids walk down Big Bend to get to school. There's also Merrimack right there. A lot of movement coming and going in and out of Merrimack, cars, bikes, and walkers. So our goal in Kirkwood is to get our streets as safe as possible.
And as we said earlier, this is something that Kirkwood City leaders have been trying to push forth for years now. And coming up in the next half hour, how they're able to accelerate their plan to lower that limit. Live in Kirkwood, Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.
Thanks so much, Travis. This morning, disability advocates in St. Louis say they are not able to rely on Metro Transit, and they are giving the call a ride service a failing grade. Diamond Palmer is joining us live now from Midtown with this report card. Diamond, I know that canceling rides has been an issue, so I'm wondering what else is going on? Why haven't these issues been fixed?
Well, Michelle, just to put things simply, there's a lot going on. I've been following these issues for months now, and just this week, disability advocates released this report card with the St. Louis Metro Alliance for Reliable Transit, also known as SMART. They say there are many areas that need improvement. Now, right now, I'm standing here at Metro Transit's dispatch center. Just behind me, many of those call ride buses here going out to people that rely on this transportation service every single day of their lives. We're going to get to a map this morning and show you just what areas call a ride services. So that includes St. Louis City, St. Louis County, and parts of St. Charles County. A little more than a year ago, large service cuts were made in North County and other areas. The latest report card from SMART gives Metro an F for ADA compliance, a C for meaningful engagement with people with disabilities, and a D for keeping promises like an improved phone system. It goes on to say software updates received an incomplete. Hiring an ADA consultant received a C-, and get this, customer service received a D+. Riders told county council members this week and transit service officials there are still many areas that need to be better.
We still don't have good time for making reservations. We don't have online reservations yet, and we don't have interactive voice recognition, which is important to some people with disabilities because they can't physically push the buttons to make menu choices.
So during this week's St. Louis County Council meeting, Metro Transit's Chief Operating Officer also presented a progress report. Here are the new service changes coming this way. Starting in the next couple of weeks, June 17th, that's when Metro will add 17 new call-a-ride routes in North County, and that's where they were previously cut during April 2023. They're also going to work to hire more drivers. Currently, they have about 143 call-a-ride drivers. By November, they hope to have 170 drivers. Metro says it will continue to work on key issues like denying less rides and updating the reservation window. Now, advocates with SMART say they are going to continue to release these report cards until things get better. They are going to actually do them on a quarterly basis. And Metro Transit says in response to that, on a quarterly basis, they're going to continue to have community engagement events with the disability advocates. Reporting live here in Midtown, Diamond Palmer, 5 on your side.
Thank you, Diamond. Another update on Metro Transit. Right now, our newsroom is learning that MetroLink's north-south expansion is being put on pause. 5 on your side has learned St. Louis County did not accept any of the 4 proposals made by a hired firm. The expansion would run from Jefferson Avenue at Chippewa up to Natural Bridge over in North County. A spokesperson for County Executive Dr. Sam Page says that the proposals took light rail along hills and steep areas that could really slow down the trains. And some got too close to buildings or interfered with the rights of way.
Do you think this has been a priority for the county administration?
Not at this particular point. This has been on the books and has been talked about for many, many years now.
Now, St. Louis County says it's open to a plan that would include more buses to give riders more options. The next wave of proposals could come by this fall. Well, this morning, the first man to contract the H5N2 strain of the bird flu has died. 3 things you need to know this morning about the patient and the response from the World Health Organization.
And we'll have sunshine today, low humidity, the story of your Thursday. Temperature still warm this afternoon, back into the 80s. Tomorrow night, rain develops as we kick off the weekend. We'll talk about that coming up.
And there's a new Department of Justice report ranking the airlines. We're going to walk you through the best and worst airlines flying in and out of Lambert. Who do you think it is? Who do you think it is?
I think Spirit might be on that on the worst list.
Shoot. Okay, there we go. In the meantime, we do want to turn our attention to the 80th anniversary of D-Day. We are taking a live look both at the World War II Memorial in Washington, D.C., courtesy of EarthCam, and a special Flags of Valor display at Margaret Stecker Park in Manchester.
Now, D-Day was the largest amphibious invasion in military history. thousands of troops invading the beaches of Normandy, France during Nazi occupation. We're going to hear from D-Day veterans in our next half hour of Today in St. Louis. For now, we'll be right back.